I'm Anne and I'm from Finland.
And I am Tom from Norway.
And this is Anne Tom on tour. Today we are in Trondheim, which is actually our hometown.
Yeah, and Trondheim is the former capital of Norway, and it has the most northern Gothic cathedral here. Welcome to Trondheim, one of Norway's oldest and most historic cities. The city was founded in the year 997 by Viking King Olav Tryggvason, whose statue still stands in the middle of the town square. He ruled Norway from 995 to year 1000, and Trondheim, then known as Nidaros, became an important royal and religious center. For a period, Nidaros was also Norway's capital, before the political center later moved south. The city's name changed over time from Nidaros to Trondheim and officially to Trondheim in 1931. Today Trondheim has around 218,000 inhabitants, but it feels younger than many cities because more than 40,000 students live and study here. Located by the Trondheim fjord, the city has also played an important role as a harbor and trading place for centuries. And to this day, Trondheim remains Norway's royal coronation city, with royal blessings still connected to Nidaros Cathedral. This is Torvet, Trondheim's main town square, a central meeting place used for markets, events, concerts and celebrations. The square became part of the city's new plan after the Great Fire in 1681, and today it is dominated by the statue of Olav Tryggvason, the Viking king traditionally credited as the founder of Trondheim. A fun detail is that the column also works as the pointer of a giant sundial with hour markers placed in the ground around it. But the square is not only watched over by kings. In one corner you'll find the market woman, one of the most photographed sculptures in Trondheim and a small everyday icon of the city. Just a short walk north from the town square, we reach Stiftsgården, Trondheim's royal residence. This elegant wooden palace was built in the late 1700s for Cecilie Christine Schøller, one of the city's wealthiest women at that time. Today, it is the king's official residence when the royal family visits Trondheim. Stiftsgården is often described as the largest wooden palace in the Nordic region, and during the summer months, visitors can join guided tours inside. Behind the palace, in Stiftsgårdsparken, you'll also find a statue of King Olav V, usually with a few pigeons enjoying the royal view as well. This is Nidaros Cathedral, Norway's national shrine and the Sacred Heart of Trondheim. It was built over what is believed to be the burial place of Saint Olav, the Viking king who became Norway's eternal king and one of the most important figures in Norwegian history. Construction began in 1070 and the original cathedral was completed around the year 1300, so it took more than 200 years to build. But in many ways, Nidaros Cathedral has never really been finished. After centuries of fires, storms and decay, a major restoration began in 1869 and that work is still going on today, more than 150 years later. And then there is the local legend. If Nidaros Cathedral is ever completely finished, it will slide into the river and disappear. So maybe the safest solution is this guy, the mason. He holds the final stone in his hand, ready to complete the cathedral, but he never actually does it, and thanks to him, Trondheim is still safely above water. Around the cathedral there is about 5,000 sculptures and ornaments hidden in the stonework, from kings and saints to animals, demons and strange little details. Nidaros Cathedral is also Norway's coronation church. This is where Norwegian kings were crowned and where King Harald and Queen Sonja were blessed in 1991. And standing here, surrounded by nearly 1,000 years of faith, fire, stonework, myths and kings, it is easy to understand why this is Trondheim's greatest landmark. This is Gamle Bybro, the Old Town Bridge. This is one of Trondheim's most iconic landmarks. The bridge we see today was built in 1861 and it has carried traffic across the Nidaros River. But since 2016 it has been permanently closed to cars. Many people also know it as the Portal of Happiness, a romantic nickname linked to a famous Norwegian song about the Nidaros River. And with this view over the river and the colorful old warehouses, it's easy to understand why. So we just had our coffee to go from Dromedar Coffee House. So we are now heading to Solsiden, an area with a lot of clubs and restaurants right down at the docks, old docks in Trondheim. Hi guys, it's an update now. We are heading for lunch in Gubalari. Yeah. That's supposed to be a local food, traditional Norwegian food. So hopefully it's a good lunch.
Hoy me levanté con ganas de brillar. Mi corazón no para de saltar. El mundo es gigante y yo quiero conocerlo con mi sonrisa por delante. Las bendiciones lloverán del cielo. Brilla, brilla, brilla como el sol. Si tu energía contagia, eres magia, eres vida para la vida si juegas conmigo. Eres mi amigo, por eso y más yo siempre estaré contigo. El mundo es gigante y yo quiero conocerlo con mi sonrisa por delante. Las bendiciones lloverán del cielo. Del cielo. Brilla, brilla, brilla como el sol. Como el sol. Con el pinta, pinta de color. Pinta tu carita de color. Brilla, brilla, brilla como el sol. Canta, canta, canta con el pinta, pinta, pinta de color. Pinta, pinta, pinta de color.
You got chocolate?
I got chocolate, yeah.
Yeah.
Amigos, es un placer haber compartido esta aventura con ustedes. Recuerden hacerle caso a sus padres y ser muy felices. Bling, bling.
We can't show Trondheim without showing Kristiansten Fortress. High above Trondheim stands Kristiansten Fortress, one of the city's most important historic landmarks. It was built after the Great City Fire of 1681 as part of the new city plan. But even though the fire changed Trondheim forever, Kristiansten was not built as a fire lookout. Its main purpose was military. Its job was to protect Trondheim from attacks coming from the east. By placing the fortress on this hill above Bakklandet, the defenders could control the approach to the city and stop enemy forces from using the high ground to fire down into Trondheim. In 1718, this strategy proved important. Swedish forces moved towards the city. Kristiansten never had to fight a major battle, but its presence helped stop the Swedes from entering the city. Today, the fortress is a peaceful place to walk, take in the view, and imagine how different this hill must have felt more than 300 years ago. Represented by Gløshaugen, the main campus of Norwegian University of Science and Technology, or NTNU, Trondheim is often called Norway's student capital. Trondheim has around 40,000 students, and NTNU alone welcomes international students from 114 different countries. This makes Trondheim an international meeting point and gives the city a young and energetic atmosphere. Many come here for technology, science, research and innovation, but also for the student culture, nature and a unique balance between city life and outdoor adventures. Trondheim is compact, historic and surprisingly easy to visit. It has the charm of a small city, but the history, scenery and atmosphere of a much bigger destination. Trondheim is easy to explore even in just one day. It's less crowded than Oslo and Bergen, but still full of character, atmosphere and stories worth discovering. If Trondheim is now on your Norway list, let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more of Norway through our eyes, remember to subscribe.